Hello and welcome back. In this series, I want to go through the entire Elyos campaign. I will not only explain the campaign quests and their meaning for the world of Atreya, but also tell you about all the important characters and their personal story. We will also include special places of interest that you always wondered about. And lastly, I will explain all the dungeons, their backstory, the reason we go and kill everything there, and how we follow up on our tasks after the dungeon. So lean back, relax, and let's start. After we took care of the leperists in the Poya jungle, we are called to Eudizio, a pyrotechnician in the abyss. He immediately greets us with Piano Ashitaran and tells us that he has always regarded us as a friend of the shadow. We are obviously confused and ask him what he means. And to that he only says that we will understand as we carry out this mission. He then sends us to Nestor in Sanctum with the words, "He will tell you everything." Full of curiosity, we make our way to Nestor. Nestor greets us with Piano Ashitaran as well. He wants to tell us something about our past.
Elyos knew that there was a traitor within the Legion. We finally suspected Centurion Icaronix.
There you are, Captain.
But Icaronix caught wind of it, and quickly lured the Legion out to Karamatis.
So my legion is already set out for Karamatis?
Yes, right after receiving Icaronix's report.
No, I'm too late. Icaronix has betrayed us. Get word to the captain that this is a trap! Where did Icaronix go?
He left for Verderon.
Send me after him.
That was the last I saw of Elyos. I've thought of him often. I wonder what happened to him.
With that, he sends us to the alchemist Diana to get the truth orb he had her make. We then return to Nestor, and he shows us what happened between Elyos and Icaronix in the sliver of darkness.
Have a good trip?
Icaronix, I know you're a traitor.
Actually, I am a little disappointed in you, Elyos. I've known your secret for some time now. Thanks to you, I was able to strike a blow. Now the captain and the others will have vanished forever in Karamat.
Die!
Nestor then informs us that Elyos was just like him, a shadow. They are called the Shadow Elders and seek out the truths that others hide. Young Devas may forget that Atreya was once one world. The cataclysm sundered that world, and we have waged war for eons as Elyos and Asmodeans. Each side fights in the belief that our survival hinges on the other's destruction. But the Shadow Elders believe there's a way to reunite Atreya. We then go to Boreas, who is also a shadow, to tell him that Elyos vanished because of Icaronix. He is not very surprised. He was suspicious of Icaronix for a while, but he didn't expect that Icaronix would vanish Elyos. Such a horrible action. But he reminds us that this is in the past. Our job now is to track down Icaronix and put an end to this. Boreas sends us to some other shadows for more information. A Deva of Sephir called Finn tells us that he followed Icaronix's trail and discovered that he is an agent of the Leperist revolutionaries. It is said that he hides in the Asotran fortress, deep inside the Leferist Research Center. So we go there and move inside to find Eonic.
How dare you come here, Captain? Lord Lafar thinks you're loyal to him, doesn't he? I'll soon open his eyes to your true nature. You should flee now, if you want to live, that is. Go ahead. I won't chase you. I promise.
He escaped inside the fortress, so we fight our way through the Leferists and finally arrive in front of him. As the battle seemed almost won, Eonic transformed into a strange creature, a monster.
You've won, but it means nothing. In the end, you'll kneel at Lord Lafar's feet. You'll pay.
And with that, Eonic is no more. We talk to Acestus and tell him about it. He says he is relieved because Ecus always felt bad about not being able to tell us that he is a shadow. And now that we were the main part in his revenge, Acestus is sure that Ecus would be happy. We then return to the Abyss to report everything to Eudizio. He thanks us for bringing Eonic to justice. He also says that the Leferist revolutionaries are certainly not what they appear to be. They claim to pursue equality in Atreia, but he believes they have another goal. He also mentions that he will not urge us to join the Shadow Elders, but we are a friend to them now, and they will not forget this. With all of this done, we return home and rest up, getting ready for a new adventure tomorrow.